My brand Mulholland house.
Our first podcast episode, I titled it Mom, Don't Listen to This. Mom and Dad, please
Don't listen to this.
Nonna, just don't click on it.
Ninny?
Ninny?
Not on my watch.
Ninny, stay away. What was your funniest hookup story? What's the biggest lie you've ever told?
Go, next one.
Your dream hookup.
Okay, that's fine, right?
Okay, we can, let me go get the vodka.
Okay.
First things first, cheers.
Thanks.
Welcome back to another episode of All Over the Place. I'm your host, LAYNE FABLE. I don't know why I say that, because normally I say All Over the Place with LAYNE FABLE. I'm your host, LAYNE FABLE, and it's just, yeah, you get it. My name's LAYNE FABLE. Mm-hmm. Today, we have Savanna Foor in person. The last time you're on the podcast, once again, we got trashed, but we were on like Zoom, right?
Yeah, or FaceTime.
2020, baby.
I think. Oh, yeah.
How are you? How's life?
I'm good. It's so good. Happy to be here. I miss New York a lot, so I'm happy to be back for
not me, just
for
New York.
15 hours. And you too, obviously.
No, I'm happy. I'm really
Whenever
happy.
I think of New York, it's you. You are encompassed in that.
I miss you, dude.
I know.
I can't believe you're here.
It's crazy.
We've been talking about this for a while.
months, like literally months and months we've been talking about this. So.
Okay, well, first order of business, those of you watching on YouTube, you have to check out Savannah's new brand and the sweatshirt she's wearing. Tell us about it.
So this is my sweatshirt. It's from my brand Mulholland house. I launched it like 3 weeks ago, I think. Yeah, I'm based out of LA, but it's just like a streetwear brand basically. So we did hoodies first. We have this black one and then a gray one. If you go to my brand's Instagram, go to the link in the bio, you can buy one if you want. Just check out the cool pictures, all that. So, well, more stuff coming. I'm going to do a drop each month, but we just got the first one done, so that was exciting.
I love it. It comes in black and white, and I got the gray and red. Actually, Savannah brought me a black and white one. I'm definitely going to throw that on later. Yeah, mulhollandhouse.com.
Just cut it out.
Cut it out. There is going to be I'm already apologizing if this is choppy because I'm going to have to cut a bunch of shit out of this.
It's going to be giggles.
I'm already a little dizzy.
Oh. Uh-huh. Did you hear that?
What was that?
I don't know.
It sounded like someone
That was
smashed
a train.
their
It was
hands
like
on
a train.
No, it sounded like someone smashed their hands on piano.
We turn around and there's like a scary man behind us.
That's not funny. Like the guy earlier, I don't know.
Are all the doors locked?
Hopefully. I mean, normally we're in like the main. So if you're watching on YouTube, it's a little bit of a different setup this time. We're not in the big purple chairs because we're going to do truth or drink this episode. So we needed a table. But that also means that we're in an office right now. And normally I'm in the front. So like if any door opens, like you can hear it.
Yeah.
But we can't hear shit right now. Normally I would like have, three little things to do an intro for you and like a few talking points. But for you, I didn't do shit. So I'm sorry, but it's because I love you so much.
It's just we don't even need that.
Do we just want to start with truth or drink, or do you want to like have a little bit of like a coherent talk?
I feel like we should have a coherent talk before truth or drink.
Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. So what's up?
No, you ask me.
So how long have you been in LA now?
It'll be 2 years in May, which is so crazy. Yeah, it just like it feels much shorter, but it also feels a lot longer.
For those of you who haven't watched our first episode, I was with Savannah the trip that we went out there, and she just was like, hey mom, can you send me some of my stuff, like my laptop, birth control? I'm just gonna stay. What's your favorite part about living in LA? Now that you've been there for 2 years, I feel like I can actually say you know what it's like.
I think I always, whether it's like bloggers or just people on YouTube or anyone I talk to in general, they always make the point of like, it takes like your 2-year mark to feel settled, I feel like. Mm-hmm. And it's like very interesting to me and nice just knowing that like I do feel that at that exact mark. You know what I mean?
So you actually feel like it's your home now.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the people that I'm around and the things that I'm doing are things that I genuinely do want to be doing. And it's not just something that I don't know how to explain it.
Like
Yeah. It's just like everything I do now is intention based. I know what I'm doing now. Yeah. I guess is what I'm saying. I know what I'm doing now.
Yeah. And at first I know it was a lot. It was a scramble. You literally just canceled your flight home.
Yeah.
And you were like, okay, I live here now.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't even have a car.
No.
Like, I don't even, I'm so impressed.
I Ubered everywhere for like 4 months.
I'm so impressed you made that work. That's nuts.
I like looking back now, just because like I think in that time of my life too, I was like on my gap year of college. Like there was so much like uncertainty in my life that I was just like, oh well, now like if I'm gonna do it, if I end up moving home, like it doesn't matter. But now it's crazy to think like I do feel so settled there, and like, it is my home, and just like I would never. Like I don't think I could do now, like the headspace I'm in now, like I couldn't do what I did then, just because I'm so comfortable now finally.
You graduated, right?
From college?
Or no?
No.
Oh, I thought you finished.
No,
I
have 2 years done. So.
Back pocket.
Yeah, for sure.
Who needs it?
Not me.
Honestly?
Not me. I mean, like, and plus I'm halfway through getting my real estate license right now in California.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You said that. Wait.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to picture rolling up to an open house in Savanna
Stop.
Foor.
No, I'm gonna have open houses. That's what's going down.
Oh, so you're gonna be like selling Sunset?
Yeah, and they come into my work all the time, and I just want to be like, hey.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Are you on Sunset?
No, I'm on Melrose, but it's like right. It's like
it's right
a couple
by their
blocks
office.
Below their office.
That's too funny. Love that show. Very entertaining.
It's very, I don't know how accurate it is, but it's very entertaining, and I like sets in my mind the type of income that I would like to be making soon.
Yes.
So
this is a drinking episode, so I'm gonna curse. So anybody, including my mother, like there's some younger people that watch that comment like you curse too much. I'm sorry.
Do people say that?
Savannah's here. Yeah.
Oh, I swear like a sailor.
Dude, you and I together.
It's bad.
Okay, so speaking of living in LA, the last episode we were talking about your dating life, and I vividly remember you hopping off the episode to go on a date or like go see this boy. Can't call him a man. So how has that progressed? Any progression in your dating life in LA?
No.
Well, shit. End of the episode.
But I don't know.
We're done.
I don't care though. That's like I'm 22. I don't need that.
No, you don't.
It's just like all of my friends who are in relationships right now, I'm like, you understand that this is not gonna last, and like it might bring you like temporary happiness, which is fine, but they don't see it as that, and I'm like, not the sirens. I
don't know if you can hear that, but that was loud.
So loud. But yeah, I don't get it.
You are talking to the girl who dated someone from when she was 18 to 26.
But it's like, you guys are like booed up. That's fine. Like you guys
different.
know you. Yeah, it's so different.
We also have very independent lives, and I think that's the only reason it worked too.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't this like, I'm going to cut everyone else out of my life.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to do what I want to do. It was never like I was like, oh, I have a boyfriend, so I can't travel now.
Yeah.
Or like, I can't meet new people because I'm in a relationship. Like, we both lived our own lives, and like, I don't know. It's different.
I've never heard you complain about that once, ever.
I've
known you for what, like 3 years? I've known you for like 3. That's so crazy.
Dude, I don't believe it.
It's like over 3 years.
That we just met in Newark Airport.
Weird. Yeah, 3 years ago.
Me drinking red wine, obviously.
I was eating French fries because I was still under 21. No, I would still be eating them. I would just have wine in my hand.
Why is that thing blinking? Am I gonna have to return that on?
Oh no.
Describe for us the last date that you went on while you were in LA.
Date? I haven't been on a date in. Wait.
Didn't you go kind of recently?
Like 2 months ago, maybe. Not like kind of recent.
Or was that just maybe you were going to a party? You were FaceTiming me while you were getting ready.
Oh wait, yeah,
but
no, that was
like
a date. It was good, yeah. Good.
Fuck, dude.
Like, everything's just like good. Like nothing's like exciting. I don't know. It's just I feel like it's just like average guys. Like
I almost said nothing to write home about, like a fucking like grandma.
Like an army. Like I'm in the army. Like I'm in the army writing home to my wife and 4 kids.
Yes, dude. My cousin, she's 22. She's your age, and she literally will say, "Oh, like she wrote me," meaning text.
Oh, and I'm like, grandma. No, my grandma says that. My grandma. She'll be like,
I call her a grandma when she does it.
No, my grandma. She'll be like, did you
write you?
Yeah, she's like, does anyone write you? And my grandma says, my great aunt, my
How is Ninny?
No, she's the best. She's the best.
I haven't seen her in a long time.
She's just the best. But they say, instead of like dating, they say, oh, you're going with. They're like, are you going with him? They're like, are you going together? And like me and my Addie are like, what? Like Brett's like, what?
Like going at it?
No, like date.
I'm
Instead
just
of saying
kidding.
like, are you
Ninny
dating
would
this?
never.
Oh, Ninny would never. I say like I like have the dirtiest mouth, and like anything I say, she's like Savanna Lee, and I'm like, oh my god.
The fact that your name is Savanna Lee,
it just doesn't fit me.
I can call you Sav. Like,
Yeah,
and that's
I'm not a
fine.
Savannah.
You are not a Savanna Lee.
Like what?
Like, I'm very much a Layne Fable, or like
You're
a
so Layne.
I could even get away with Layne Michelle because I'm kind
You are the most Layne of ever.
I'm like
met.
a little proper. What the
Yeah.
fuck does that mean?
No, that's a good
I'm just
thing.
very
Your name
unique.
suits you for sure, and like it's just like the most you name ever. But like
Savannah. It sounds like you should live in Charleston,
ew,
you know, or like your
ew.
little
I
southern.
went to college in the South for a year. You, me.
I cannot imagine. But it was at least, it was coastal, right?
Yeah.
So that's a party. That's a party.
Oh, I was drunk.
That's
For
like,
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're old now. Judging, okay, this is the thing. We're not old, but by TikTok standards.
Wait, do you know the Sway House? What that is? It's like the
Yeah,
other
I know
hype
of
house
it.
with
Is
the
it
guys.
is it still a thing?
I think, but it's like with those boys, but they have this like mini YouTube, or not YouTube, Instagram TV series.
And you watch it?
I watched. I couldn't
She
sleep.
watches
No,
it.
I know I don't. They have like 2 episodes out, but I couldn't sleep last night, and I was just on TikTok, and it popped up, and I was like, I need to see what this is about. How about Layne? I couldn't get more than 5 minutes into it. It is the most cringe thing I've ever seen.
I mean,
they're like swallowing protein powder and like just doing
Can
like
we talk about that? Savannah and
did-
I both love to work out. Have you ever taken a dry fucking shot of pre-workout in your life?
No, I don't even
Why?
take pre-workout.
Me neither. If you need it, you're a little bitch. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Like for leg day, sure. I'll
Yeah.
drink black coffee or like an espresso right before.
Yeah.
But why?
They're just like they're
I think
just
it's
such
because of social
No,
media. Like, if
yeah.
you weren't filming yourself, would you ever do that? No. And from a girl who films everything in her goddamn life,
Like, they would
you
never
don't
do
need
that.
to do those things.
But I think maybe with them, the thing about those guys is that I think that's what's so cringe about them, is that they are like that in real life too. I think that's what's so bad. Like they said, like I don't know the names of any of them, but one of them said he was like, no, we're just like a college frat. We just don't do the school part. And that was like his intro to the series. And I was like, I'm like, I want to die. Like
so you don't even have the networking. The only positive side to a frat. Actually, speaking of frats, I commented on. I watch Impulsive. I do love Logan Paul's podcast. It's just good. He has good guests on.
Okay.
So I was watching an episode and they had Dwarf Mamba on, and he said something about frats, and I commented like, so one of the guys that's on the podcast said like, if you were in a frat, like you're just a follower. Like you're literally just a follower. Just admit it. Like you just need to be told what to do.
That's
like whatever.
everyone in these groups. That's everyone in these
And then I
groups.
commented something like, yeah, like I'm with George. Like if you need to be in a fraternity or sorority, no offense, everyone gets so mad at me when I say this, but like you can hang without it. I don't know,
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
It's just not. It's not my thing. I know it's not your thing.
Yeah.
That's why I bring it up. But I got shit on. Like people were
Really?
so angry. Like listen, you can have whatever opinion you want, but if you have to pay that much money to be in a group, and I get you get to live in a nice house and maybe you have a chef and whatever, but like, come on.
The only
networking.
reason I would ever do it is for the networking. And especially like, but like the thing is though, is that if you're at, like truthfully, like think about it. If you're at a D1 or D2 or a D3 or D2 school, your Greek life means shit. It doesn't mean anything. Like if
Yeah.
you're like my friends who were at UCLA and who weren't Alpha Phi, the majority of them aren't anymore just because of COVID. They're like, why would we pay the fees
To not do
to not do
anything.
anything? So they like the majority of the girls dropped that I know. Like I understand that. That's like very well known.
Yeah.
Like obviously like I understand that. And like
Well, yeah,
but
that
if you're
carries-
at like a shitty D2 school, like I don't know. I want to say a school name, but like for like okay, cut it out. Clearly, you're not doing that for it to mean anything other than your social standard. It's just like another like.
it's just like
I know we both know what we're each trying to say.
yeah, it's like I don't mind being polarizing on this because I just think I'm not I'm not dissing like Greek life as a whole.
Yeah.
It's the hazing and the whole like, well, you don't understand. Like they break you down so then you guys can get so close and then you're family. And I'm like, if anybody treats me that way,
You're not my
we're
family.
not friends.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me that people are like, you don't understand. Like she had to haze me and she had to tell me to carry her books around for a month and like
Can you
I had to do
imagine?
anything she told me to. Like she'd call me at 2 a.m. and I had to go drive and pick her up Dunkin' Donuts. And I'm like,
It's interesting to me though. It's weird because I've never experienced that. I was obviously never in a sorority, but the fact that that does happen to people and the fact that people do that is so crazy to me because like my personality is just like opposite end. Like I would never do that. Like
it's also, I would never ask somebody that I respected that was my friend to do that.
Right.
Or that I remotely liked. Because I think friendship is all about like respect. Like if I respect you, I'm not gonna, I would never shit on you like that.
Yeah, and if my friend needs me to go pick her up at 2 a.m. and get her food, I'll gladly go and do it, but I'm not going to do it just to be
you
more
want to boss
included.
Me around.
Yeah.
Because you can. I don't know. It's weird. Really.
It's weird.
That shit irks me.
It's strange how, well, that was like at Penn State, like how many years ago was it? Like
you have to be though in Penn State.
Yeah, like all Greek life was suspended though for a really long time though because that kid died in the frat. That was so sad.
I've heard horror stories about like Lehigh University.
Pennsylvania specifically, the Northeast specifically is like other than like the SEC schools like in the South, like it's them and the schools in the Northeast who are like the most like concentrated with Greek life. I'm pretty sure like throughout the country.
It's nuts.
And that's just my opinion though. I would say from what I've heard.
Damn.
But it's crazy.
God damn.
Did your school have Greek life?
No. Fordham was just in the Rose Hill. It was all sports. Like it was if you were in a sports team.
Because don't they have you have 2 campuses, right?
Yeah, and then I went to Lincoln Center, which was in the city, and like that was like you were either in the visual arts department, you were just a total lone wolf, like did your own thing, whatever. I wouldn't even say it was cliquey. It was just like there was no Greek life. I don't know if that's like, so maybe I'm speaking out of ignorance. Like I know you guys all love and will die for your Greek life, but
I think the difference between like being honest and being a bitch is where your intentions are.
Yes.
Completely. I don't get that. I don't get how people don't understand the difference in that. It's like if I'm
or how do people not understand just like your intent is the number one thing. Like people make mistakes, but if your intention's pure, it's like
it's forgivable.
Maybe we should forgivable. Yeah. Do you use Clubhouse? Sorry.
Wait, what?
The cameras stopped and I restarted them and we're over talking about whatever we were talking about. Do you use Clubhouse?
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Can you explain? I always see you tweeting and stuff about it, but I don't know. I have no idea what it is.
Are you on it?
I have no idea what it is.
So you don't even have the app?
What is that?
Let me invite you.
I'm ground zero.
You need an invite to get on the app, which I guess makes you like whatever exclusive. And then it's basically like a live podcast, like panel. So you can have these discussions and they don't save. It's live. Like if you're not there, you can't hear it, which is kind of nice. But also I think they're going to probably implement in the future something to have it be like re-listened to.
So how do you get people on?
What do you mean?
You have to invite people?
So yeah, so it's called Clubhouse. So think of like a house and there are different rooms and you can create rooms in this Clubhouse. And you can title it, you can have it, literally I had one the other night that I started that was like, I meant to ask you this question when we started. Should I put this in the beginning?
Yeah, go.
Okay. You're on death row. What's your final meal?
Oh, I saw you ask this to the
you
girls.
listen to Brogan's episode. Love you.
Oh my God. That's so hard. Okay.
What makes it harder? What makes it harder is I've recently realized you only have a $40 budget. I was throwing down.
No. I'm not considering that.
We're not considering that because we're never going to be on death row.
Yeah,
so.
for sure.
What would your last meal be?
Oh God, do I get like appetizer, entree, dessert?
Oh,
wine?
I started with a cocktail.
Okay,
my
cocktail would obviously have a Moscow Mule.
This bitch and her Moscow Mules, yes.
Moscow Mule mommy.
If that is not the quintessential Savannah, that's Savannah in a cup.
I love them. They're so spicy and good. I love them.
Okay.
I would start with a Moscow Mule probably. An appetite. Oh God, there's so many. There's just so many.
We both love food so much.
Oh my God. Okay, so I would do. There's so many. Shit. This is so hard. I would do fried mozzarella from The Nice Guy. It like comes in these like thick blocks.
I just want everything from The Nice Guy.
And it's so good, and like they're good marinara, but like I just love how it's just served really well. So I would want that. I would want a Little Caesar salad with extra dressing, extra Parmesan, and extra croutons.
You're like, fuck the lettuce.
Do you know my friend Bree?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Shout out Bree. If you're watching this, I love you.
We were out to eat the other night. I thought it was so funny. For some reason, it's so stupid. So stupid. She was like, you guys, salad is flavored lettuce.
It is. You've never thought about that?
No. I thought it was the funniest thing. I died when she told me it.
I've never been like a salad person until I tried to get like healthy. I know you always have. You fucking
I know. I love salad.
It's literally just like
flavored lettuce.
Yeah,
that's insane.
That's all it is.
Insane.
With a few toppings.
I can't. It's so funny. But I would have those two. I would have some cheese, quesadillas.
I can't believe you incorporated a salad into your last meal, you bitch. You
like,
LA bitch.
No, I'll have my cheese quesadillas, Saddle Ranch nachos. Yeah. And then for
Saddle Ranch punch in there.
Oh, ranch punch. Oh, yum. For my entree, I would have chicken parm with extra spaghetti on the side. I would have some animal fries from In-N-Out probably.
Really?
No, actually no. They're cardboard.
In-N-Out kind of fucking...
I just spaghetti, truffle fries with garlic aioli.
Yes.
I heard your debate on truffle though.
I love truffle, everything, but the synthetic truffle blows. But fuck it, it's your last meal. You're gonna die. Who cares if you're bloated after?
Do you remember the truffle fries at Perch?
Yes. Okay, Perch was probably the best part of that trip.
So good.
Also, as probably the drunkest I was on that trip, that says a lot about me.
Right, yeah, no, it was good.
I was like, everyone's being so nice. I was like, no, wait,
everyone's just drunk. Everywhere we go, that's just everywhere we go. But their truffle fries, man, they hit.
We had a huge table of people.
It was one of those like pre-ordered meals where like it was like $75 a person.
Prefixed. You want to know why I loved it? This came into my mind because now I'm a little tipsy. We pretended it was my birthday and this bitch just wanted the attention, and I'm sure that's why I was like,
so happy for it. That's so fun. I would do the same thing if I were
but I bet you that's the only reason
we're
I'm like
birthday whores.
Oh, birthday hoes.
We love them. We love birthdays.
Savannah celebrates her half birthday. I haven't even graduated to that yet.
My half birthday party.
Yeah, but I missed it.
Shit, you did.
I missed it.
In my brain, like for some reason you were there. But okay,
all the good times in there.
Back to my death
final
row
meal. I can't put this in the beginning now. We're too all over the place.
That's the only meal I can think of that I would want.
That's solid. No dessert, bitch.
Oh, dessert. Yeah, like
shake.
Like 6-layer chocolate fudge cake with a cookie dough milk.
Lava.
Right, from like a cookie with a cookie dough milkshake.
Yeah. God bless. Okay, well, cool. Yeah. Now that we got that out of the way, you guys know what to buy Savannah if you want to get her food.
I honestly think you should include that.
Oh, no, I'm going to include it. I just won't put it. I'm not going to edit that in the beginning because we went on for like 7 different tangents.
For sure. So silly. Just the way what Kiana said.
I wish I like prepared a little bit. I thought you just wanted to do a straight truth or drink. Now I feel dumb.
Why? Don't feel dumb. It's me. I'm dumb.
No, just in the beginning, I don't want it to be too slow. But then again, my whole podcast is just. Do you listen to podcasts? Like, I enjoy them. I listen to them all the time while I work. Especially now that you have your own brand and you're doing like when you're doing your Instagram home, or like like I'll just throw it on to make it feel like someone's with me.
If I'm closing at work too and it's just me, I'll put one on. But if I'm driving, I'll put on the morbid true crime.
Yeah, that always keeps me awake.
Yeah, but I've been getting really scared because I live alone and I scare myself. I can't
listen to it once the sun goes down.
No, I can't. But and then I listened to this one like 3 weeks ago or something, and it terrified me. I was so scared. I had to have my friend Cameron. Like I was so scared.
Was it Crime Junkie or?
It's called Morbid.
Oh.
It's with these 2 girls. I forget their names, but they're like so good. But the one episode terrified me. I had to like sleep at my friends' houses for like a week because I was so scared to sleep by myself.
Yeah, no. There are a few that have like scarred me for life. For life. Like there's one I'm thinking of, Crime Junkie right now, that I listened to that and I remember exactly what I was doing, exactly where I was sitting, exactly when I heard it, because I will never unhear it because someone was treated so poorly. And it was like, it's so haunting.
Right. The one that I listened to more, but that really scared me, this one girl went down to Myrtle Beach, which is where I used to go to college, with her friends and left a hotel and got kidnapped. Just was walking out of a hotel and got like snatched, like really quick. And then they like, it's so sad. They found her body like 100 miles south. Like, I don't think they ever found her body. Something happened.
They found like remains.
Yeah, and she was like, she was raped, and like some people confessed to it. Like a group of guys confessed to raping her and stuff, and then they threw her in a swamp, and an alligator or some shit like ate her, and then like it was insane. Like I couldn't
I'm gonna have nightmares.
No, it was so scary. I was so scared, and but my apartment. Have I told you like how haunted my apartment is?
No.
Lane.
Bitch, what?
Lane.
I gotta come visit.
My apartment is.
It looks haunted.
So scary.
That bitch looks like the courtyard. Fucking haunted.
Scary. It's 150 years old, my building. It's one of the oldest buildings in Hollywood. It's so scary. And it's like an old building's an old building. To be in like old Hollywood, that's creepy.
Why did you
as like Marilyn Monroe's like on the wall right there.
Why did you not open with this story? Tell me about your haunted apartment.
It's so scary. It just like I like felt weird vibes. Like just like you know how you can
feel
just, like,
energy.
You feel energy. Like I feel
posted on all over the places Instagram today. Because I saw this interesting thing that was like, there are different ways you can feel energy. Yeah. So it's like giving a hug versus receiving a hug. Very different.
It's so different, yeah.
Feeling someone staring at you. Yeah. And then sexual tension, we all know, is like very real.
Yeah.
But so you would feel that?
Like whenever I toured it with my one friend Maggie, who was visiting me at the time, and she came with me. And we walked out and we were like, it's so haunted. We're like, it's so creepy. And I'm like, I have to live there. I was like, it's so cool. Because, like, with the exposed brick, and it's just, like, it's so charming. Like, there's so much.
You have a little bit of New York with that exposed brick.
It's a very New York. If it wasn't in LA, like, if I walked into that apartment, I'd be like, this is a New York apartment for sure. So I love that about it. It made me feel at home. And I was like, I really want to live here. But then it's so creepy. And then just, like, the weirdest shit happens, like my lights are just constantly flickering, just the weirdest shit. Like I'll come home and like I'll be in the shower and it'll sound like a door slamming, and then I go out and it's so, and like no one's there. Like my front door is locked, and I have a studio, but like my kitchen is separate from my studio, so it's like, you've seen pictures of it. Like my living space is huge, and then like my kitchen and dining room is separate. Room. Then I have like this tiny little hallway where there's like a big built-in, my walk-in closet, and then my bathroom. And I just hear the creepiest shit, and like you can just like feel like
you just know there's something there.
Yeah, and like whenever I sleep like in the corner of my bed, and I stack up. I did this when I was little too, because I've always hated sleeping alone. I just hate it.
So you've always been haunted?
I don't know if I've been haunted, but I'm just very scared of the dark, and like it just like scares me. Like I'm 22 and I'm scared of the dark. But even whenever I was little, I didn't sleep in my own bed until like maybe 8th grade. I always slept with Addie.
I feel so bad now. When you came and stayed at my house, I made you sleep in your own bed. You could have just crawled in bed with me.
Oh, that's fine. No, I'm good. But but even whenever I was little, I would sleep against the wall and then take all my stuffed animals and extra pillows and like extra blankets and stack them up again. And I would like build myself, and I do that now. I take all of my I have 2 extra comforters, like 6 extra pillows. I have a stuffed elephant, and I put him on top. His name is Moses. He protects me from the dark forces.
Okay, Moses reminds me of Brandon. Hey, B.
Stop. Oh my God, I miss him so much.
He might watch us because he knows you, so
I hope. Hi, I love you.
We love you.
But I'm so scared. I get so scared. But one of my really good friends, Cameron, her building is right next to mine. So like we have sleepovers like every night. Thank God. Like I get so scared when I'm by myself. And
there's something about that building you live in. For sure.
The hallways, terrifying. But like I love it though. It's like part of me. It's I'm living out like my ghost fantasy that I've had since I was like 9. It's kind of fun if you think about it.
I mean, it definitely, it has character for sure.
Oh,
I need
it's
to come
like
visit you.
definition of character. But I don't think I'm gonna renew my lease.
No? That bad?
I want no. It's not because of that. I just really want to get a house.
Yeah.
I would love a house. I just like want to feel like more settled. Like I feel settled, but like I just want to have like
I have a little more space.
I've been in an apartment. It'll be like 3 years that I've been in an apartment. So
you'll have roommates in the house though.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about with my friend Cameron, and then maybe getting like one guy roommate. We're thinking.
God damn! I still want to move out to LA so bad.
You can.
Fucking unrealistic for me.
You know.
I try not to ever have regrets, but I should have done it a few years ago. Like when Kev was in graduate school and I hardly got to see him. 2017, 2018, 2019.
Oh, whenever we first met.
Yeah, actually he just graduated like right before COVID basically, or like the year.
Right, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. I should have, I mean, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but
no time like the present.
If you get a house.
Well, I'm going to. So.
Do you know how much shit we could get done?
It'll be in September or October.
Do you just know how much we could actually do and like create and like?
It'd be so fun. It'd be a lot of fun. And it'd be
I
fun
hope you start
and
your own
productive.
podcast. I do hope you start your own podcast because Savanna has the best name. I don't want her to tell you guys because one of you little will steal it. No, I'm kidding. It's such a good name. And if I lived out there, I'd force you to make me the other half of it.
Right.
Because it's so good.
So good.
It's
so good.
And then you just bring like one topic each week or whatever.
I think I'll probably do it.
You have to.
Yeah. I just need to like get the equipment.
You don't even need this type. Like you don't need crazy.
It's fancy. I was like watching you plug in stuff. I was like, how do you know where it's still goes?
Yeah. I used to do it where the microphone's just plugged right into the computer. Like now I have a mixer, whatever. You also don't need to do video, but I love watching the podcast.
Oh, I would definitely do video for sure.
Yeah, you're pretty. Why not?
Thanks.
All right.
Truth or drink?
Yeah, truth or drink.
Let's go.
If you made it this far, what emoji should they leave in the comments?
The peach.
The peach, baby. Yo, I'm starting to get real congested.
Shut up. Just drink. We have questions. Did anyone ask, actually?
Yes. Let me see.
Wait, should I fill up?
Yeah, maybe we should.
I think we should fill up. Here we go, baby. Round 2.
Clear your throat. Are we doing like Fat Albert right now?
Wait, what?
It sounded like you're just gonna go hey 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 like the Fat Albert. You're like
Oh,
I need a tissue. Oh my god.
What?
Vodka.
What? Boca?
Vodka.
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 You put the vodka into
you can't hear. That's the loudest you've been the whole podcast.
I'm trying to be sexy and sultrious.
Okay, ow. Guys.
Okay, you dying?
If you're watching on YouTube, I need you to tell me if I look like a Harry Potter Wednesday Addams morph.
This bitch.
Just Oh my god, I didn't even know. All right, we're done. Sit down. We didn't even do truth or drink yet.
Yeehaw, cowboy, take me away.
Oh, I'm dying. Wait, some people ask some good questions. I think this is your friend. But I'm also like, don't know if I can answer some of these.
Then you drink.
I know, but I want to answer some of these.
Okay. Then you can do like the whisper to me. And then it's like beep, beep. You put like the beeps over it, but we're still like giggling in the back. What is this banging in the back?
I know. I really hope you guys can hear that. There is some serious... There is some serious
it's the ghost from my apartment coming to say hi. Here. I'm so happy Kim and Kanye are getting a divorce. Free Kim. Free Britney and free Kim.
To prepare for truth or drink, I want to keep Savannah. I'd like to keep Savannah safe.
LAYNE,
oh wait,
that's insane.
What?
You're like a Martian.
Oh wait, I think this messed up the audio.
I think we should answer some questions.
I think no one's listening anymore.
No, they are.
What was your funniest hookup story? I mean, I have been hooking up with my boyfriend.
Yeah, you've had a boyfriend since you were... All of the, like, sexual ones are only going to be funny for me.
I know, because I can't answer that. I mean, I can, but, like, sometimes my parents watch this.
Yeah. Like, I can't... I can't
So we're just going to drink. We're just going to rip shots.
We, like, are just drinking now. Oh, wait, we're not taking shots.
Like,
are
baby.
we? Baby?
That's the whole point. What did you think? It was truth or sip?
Yeah. Okay.
Bitch.
Buckle up, buttercup.
You don't want to tell your funniest hookup story? That's not even a bad one. Hmm? Can I tell your funniest
No!
Okay,
No.
leave names out of it. Just say, you can still, don't use the
Okay,
name.
so...
Oh, okay, this is a good one.
You'd go without the names.
I think
Tell mine without the
I
names.
can tell mine because I think it's already out in the open. I think I've already said it.
I don't know.
I think I have. It's so far it's 8 years ago. Who cares? Okay, you want to go? You go first. Okay, I'll go first.
I'm like trying to like think about like how I word it without a name.
Location.
Okay, location. Yeah. Okay, I'll go
That
first.
alone is the funniest.
So, once upon a summer's eve.
Jesus Christ. You all know who this is, by the way. You would know who it is, but we're not telling you.
I was at the Saddle Ranch Trop House before it became a TikTok hotspot.
TikTok wasn't a thing back
It wasn't
then.
a thing. It didn't
When
exist.
this happened,
yeah.
TikTok wasn't a thing.
And a certain someone was there who used to frequent the Saddle Ranch. And by the end of the night, I had a silly good time with Mr.
I just can't picture you two speaking.
I know. Me either.
Is he tall?
Either. No. Like 5'10".
I can't see it.
5'10".
I can't see it. What are you, 5'10"? 5'9"?
I'm 5'8".
Oh. Okay, keep going.
That's the whole story.
No, it's not. Location.
Oh, location. Then we went back to his house and laid on a beanbag.
Where was the beanbag?
In his bedroom.
No, specifically where was the beanbag?
At the foot of his bed in his bedroom.
Didn't you say it was in a closet?
No, we hooked up in his closet.
There you go.
He was like on his laptop editing whatever he does, you know? And then we ended up in his closet.
Why in the closet?
Bro, I said what? The bathroom would have been better. Bathroom. Or just shut the bedroom door.
Oh, was it to be like secretive?
I think.
Oh, that makes a little more sense. I just thought this dude is just so fucking weird that he literally was like, we have to do it in the closet.
No. It was nothing like that. No. I think it would just like happen to be the first like point of eye contact for like a closed off location. Because everyone was in the living room still. And like it was very obvious that like it was just him and I.
Yeah.
Back there. So. Thank you. Next.
Weirdest place.
What is it?
Where's the weirdest place you've had sex?
You have to cut this out.
Okay.
Obviously.
I swear. That tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't put this anywhere, but wouldn't it be so fun if we could?
Right. Like in mine, I want to. Stories.
You know, our first podcast episode, I titled it "Mom, Don't Listen to This." Mom and Dad, please don't listen to this. Nonna, just don't click on it.
Ninny,
not
on my watch.
Ninny, stay away.
Okay, next question for the truth or drinkies.
Okay.
The drinky pinkies. Yo, cut that out.
Yo, I don't want you to leave. Can you just stay? Can you move to New York?
I think I have to.
Like, before you get a house, just come for, like, a New York summer. Like, let's do this summer, like, when does your lease end?
September.
So come for, like, 2 months in between you getting your house. And then we can live together and I can get that out of my system.
Because it
has to happen.
In my brain, it's like a built-up sexual tension with someone that you really want to, like, you really just want to get in there with. You know what I mean? And that's our living situation. I'm just like, I need to live with Layne so bad.
When you first were leaving, you were taking your gap year and you were going to move, we came to New York and I was under the full impression that she was going to live in the city with me and I'd have a roommate because Kevin hates the city.
I thought so too. too.
And then you left.
You think I planned on leaving? I didn't plan on leaving.
And like, I don't blame you. LA is great.
Go, next one.
Your dream hookup.
I feel like I don't have one.
You don't have like a celebrity like crush?
No. I never, no, like I swear to God, I don't. Like I don't.
What?
Like, I don't
Not
think
that bachelor guy you hooked up? I'm just kidding.
No. He's not no, we do not, he's not a celebrity
no.
at all.
That was a joke for all of you that couldn't see our faces. That was a big joke.
Joke.
Did I ever put that vlog on YouTube? I don't think I did.
No.
It was just on my Finsta that I haven't been on. I can only imagine what you've posted of me
Have
on your
you
Finsta.
not been on
I haven't been
Finsta?
on in 2 years.
Lane.
What from me is on yours?
Oh, I don't remember.
Probably a lot.
Maybe, I don't. Like ASAP Rocky, I would love to hook up with. Okay, this is very, no one agrees with me. But like for me, it's just like the power aspect. I would love to hook up with Drake.
Oh yeah, I mean he's like bigger than life. I feel like
He's a larger than
I
life
was just
person.
in a clubhouse room where they were saying like who would you want your baby daddy to be, Drake, The Weeknd, or Justin Bieber?
Wait, let me think.
I was gonna say The Weeknd just because.
I've been out with him.
Is he weird?
No, he's super nice.
Yeah,
Nice
that's
guy.
what I mean.
Super nice
I just
guy.
think Drake would be rude. This is a hypothetical for all of you freaking out. That
I would want it to be Drake, but I know that I would choose The Weeknd.
I would choose The Weeknd just because I like his music. I'd want him to sing to me.
I'm not a big Weeknd fan.
Really?
That's very, like, I'm the one person in my life that I've met, like, I just, like, I'm not that, like, loft music, like, turns me on, yeah, but it's, like, other
That's
than
what
that.
I mean?
Yeah.
Most embarrassing memory. I always get asked this, and my mind has blocked them out because they've been so bad, but I know I do have one. I know on another episode I've said it was when my dad dropped me off at college. I spent a weekend probably at like visiting Kevin, and he dropped me off at school, and I was wearing like a dress and tights, and I threw my backpack on, I grabbed my bag out of the trunk, and I start walking into Fordham, Lincoln Center, and I just hear someone screaming, and I'm like,
I don't know where this is going.
Why are you screaming? My whole ass is out.
No.
I was wearing like obviously a thong and tights, and my whole my dress, like I'm wearing a shirt right now, was tucked into my tights.
Lane. That's the most you thing I've ever. I kind of like whenever you.
But it was my dad.
Whenever you started describing the outfit, like I kind of got that. Wait, that's
whole
good.
Ass out, and he was like, Lane. He was like, Lane. You're dressed or something. I was like, what? And I was like, I just flashed all of Lincoln Center my ass. So
I think mine would be. I feel like I don't get embarrassed.
That's a really good answer. I think I don't. I just learned to.
You too. It's like
but
that's like a younger, like in my brain, it's like anything from 19 up. I'm not necessarily like
nothing embarrassed. It would have been like, it was like a high school freshman year. You maybe get embarrassed, and after that, it's like, fuck it.
Probably like. Okay, I was embarrassed. I don't know if this is like embarrassed. Like I was like humiliated. It was whenever I was at Coastal. When I was at like a freshman college, my first weekend, me and my friends went to this one concert, and I posted this picture in like this super slutty outfit. Like it was like insane. Like it was like I like looking back, I'm like, bro, like I was like straight up in like a leather bralette, like silver skirt. Like I was like 18. Like Savanna.
That's okay. I've done that.
Yeah. But then I was embarrassed because my mom's best friend screenshotted my picture on Instagram and sent it to my parents.
I can only imagine how many times my parents' friends have done that to them.
But then, like, my parents blew up on me for it. And I was like, guys, I'm just, like, at a concert. I was like, I remember it so vividly. I was like, didn't even drink that night. No drugs, like, anything. Like, it was, like, pure as fuck. I just looked slutty. I was like, whatever. And
That's so interesting.
And I remember my parents, like, that was the first time they'd ever, like, come down on me for something like that. And I remember them saying, like, just pulling the whole, like, oh, you have to move home, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, you are so stupid, first of all. But I remember just, like now, if my parents ever said anything like that to me, I would be like, bro, Like, well, first of all, they would never say anything like that to me now at this point in my life. But at that point, that was the first time that we had ever had, like, that type of interaction. And I was humiliated. I was like, they cannot ever see me in any other light other than... I think that's a big part of growing up is, like...
Yeah.
Our parents... Our parents are allowed and supposed to see us in all forms of what we are. I mean, good or bad. And for me, like, I was fucking 18. I didn't understand that my parents were capable of understanding the, like, really bad and immature parts of me. And that was, like, but that they definitely didn't go at it in the right way of, like, hey, like, let's chat about this. You know what I mean? They were just, like bullets.
Yeah. No, they were super, what's the word? Vodka.
I know what you're trying to say, though.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. Yeah. They hold you to a standard, and I'm like, you were 18 once.
Okay, yeah. That's a good way. That's a good way of saying it, though. Is like once we get to a certain age, our parents think that they have to hold us to a standard.
No, but what you just said about how they need to understand, like, every phase of life. For me, I've come to realize, like, if my parents were to see this, like, specifically my dad, because I know everyone's like, oh, like, your dad, daughter, whatever, and I'm like, yeah, but I think we all understand, like, everyone's been through that. Like, how do you think that everyone progresses in, like, humanity? It's just, like, it's normal. And I don't know why we, go around it so much. And you know how detrimental it is when you have parents that don't talk to you about it, and you just are like, good luck.
Don't you remember that time I was 19, I think? Right? I think it was that weekend I came to visit New York. My parents found a lighter. I
remember this.
This is the crazy. It was like, I, like, still can't believe that they were so mad. They found a lighter. They were doing my laundry, and they found a lighter in my pocket.
They probably thought you were smoking cigarettes, though.
But I literally wasn't.
But,
it was
like, they probably...
Yeah,
but unless they were worried about pot.
No, they did a drug test.
Oh, so they thought
Don't you remember that?
Yeah.
I called you.
That's okay, though. You were 19?
Yeah.
When I was 19, my mom said she would break my kneecaps if she found me smoking pot. And now it's legal, so...
Yeah. That's what pissed me off the most, that they just found a lighter, and they were, like, drug tests, and they were just, like, insane. But that was also whenever I had just told them that I was going to take a gap year, and they thought that I was, like... a degenerate ruining my life. And I was like, guys, just... It's kind of... But it's also just, like... It's this thing called time that I think our parents' generation, like, did not understand, is, like, we have time to do what we want to do.
I don't know how much of this episode is usable.
Well, like, the first half was good.
Alrighty then.
We're back.
For the amount of times we had to cut things out, I feel like we should take a shot because it's not going in the video.
For sure.
Because I just bleeped out,
I have I have my rest my
Yeah,
shot.
me too.
Okay.
As I slurp up snot, that was disgusting.
Oh my god.
I get the goosebumps every time. They come around now. Okay, do you think your friend Killboy would come on my podcast if she's in New York?
100%. I don't know when she'll be in New York, though, but I'm sure she would come on your podcast.
True. Where's she from? LA?
She's from Texas, but lives in LA.
Ooh. What's the biggest lie you've ever told? I kind of hate whoever asked this, but it's a good one. I can go. I actually have a really big one. It doesn't matter anymore. It's not going to affect my life. So, actually, my parents might hate me. So, junior year of high school or senior year? No, it was junior because I was applying to colleges and I was dating my ex-boyfriend. I would go on weekends to, like, Rutgers and say I was visiting Rutgers to, like, visit the school, like a true, like, college, like, tour. And I would just go visit my older friends that went there and get blackout. And then one time my parents, I told them I was going on a tour of, was it Seton Hall? Or it was like some Jersey school, and I was actually just at the beach. And we were just like going out.
You were at the Jersey Shore.
We were at the Jersey Shore and just like debauchery. And I remember we just got to my friend's house at the Jersey Shore, and my mom called me and was like, what do you think of the school? And I just remember looking around and being like, it's so pretty. Like, there's so many trees. Like, the campus is really nice. And I was just at my friend's beach house. And like,
Lane, but
honestly,
that's literally not bad.
It's not bad, but like
all.
I got away with it. Unless they knew, but back then
I feel like they knew.
No.
Like my parents knew
when I was
They
would have grounded my ass. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mom and dad, because we were just talking about this when we were at Shane's school.
I also have a question for you.
Yes.
What is it like being the only girl?
Oh, I shit on.
Yeah.
I'm like lock and chain.
Really?
Yeah. So
I would have expected the opposite for some reason.
Quinn did whatever he wanted, but he also was like a different case. Like he is his own whatever. And then I came along and they were super strict with me. And then Shane came and got to do whatever he wanted. I mean, granted, he's the baby, and I'm the middle child. So like,
we're both middle. We're both. That's like one thing. It was the same thing. She could do whatever she wanted. Like
that's nuts. Normally, the oldest is held to like a standard.
And then I was like always just like whatever Addie's rules were. Mine were heightened by like 10. You know, in a sense.
Because she probably broke them in.
Right. Yeah.
That's what Quinn did. Quinn around so much that I was like on a leash.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly. And then Brett was just like
have fun.
Yeah. But they're
Stay
also
alive.
but they're weird with Brett though. So they're very hard on him, but at the same time they're very like do whatever you want.
It's also being a baby because it's like, oh, this is our last chance to like parent a kid. This is our last kid. Yeah.
I mean,
this is our last chance at a prodigy.
Right. I always make these assumptions about how we were all raised, but I know I will never actually understand until I'm a parent myself. So.
I do have to say the one thing I've come to realize, and I'm not a parent, but I just understand it more being older and being more self-aware. Our parents had us when they were like our age.
Crazy.
Like when did your parents have Addie?
I think
your parents are young.
My mom was 27 when she had, or no, 26 maybe when she had Addie.
Oh shit, that's me.
Yeah, and 29 when she had, we're all 3 years apart, and 29 when she had me, and then Brett would be what, 30, 32.
So we're all 4 years. My mom had Quinn at 28, and I think it's really interesting because I even think like Quinn can be really tough on my parents about how they parented. I'm like, imagine having a child that's 2 years old at your age, and you have to not only make decisions for yourself, but make decisions for that child in their best interest.
Quinn's how old? 29?
30.
He's 30? Oh, wait, you're 26. That's right. And then Shane's 22.
Yeah. But it's interesting to me. So, like, anyone listening to this, if you are younger or whatever, like, you got to give your parents a break because they're learning.
Give them a break.
They're learning to be a parent as they go. Like, they've never done that before.
Right.
And each kid's different, so each time is different. Like, yeah, you have a kid already, but each kid has a different personality that you need to cater to differently, so it doesn't just fall, like, it doesn't like roll over.
Everything, as much as everything is a learning experience for us, it is for them as well.
Exactly, and that's what I realized.
Like, there's no blueprint. There's, like, literally, for everyone's different.
And,
like, as simple as that statement is, it's like everyone's different. Everyone's going to react differently to different things. So.
But also, like, nobody's perfect, and I think people often try to hold their parents to this perfect standard that should have been, and it's like, listen, you wouldn't hold yourself to that standard because you've fucked up and made mistakes. You can't hold your parents to that.
Exactly.
And that is the one thing I think I've learned getting older that I really do appreciate my parents for. Sorry it came after all of, like, us talking about sex, but, like, whatever. it is what it is. And, like, you realize things. I got to drink. Whatever. Let's...
Cheers to parents.
Cheers to our parents because I think they did a pretty good job.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I love my parents. That's the one thing, though.
I do love my parents.
We've both been so fortunate in this life because of our parents. We have sick ass parents, like both of us. We really do. They're cool.
They're cool. All right, back to the obnoxious questions.
The cues. Your face.
What don't you like about each other?
Oh, that you live so far away from me.
Oh, that was sweet.
It's the only thing I can think of. That's literally the only thing I can think of.
Bitch.
Lane, I love you. I love everything about you. You know that.
Oh, I love you.
You're my girl.
No, I really do wish. The only thing I don't like is that we didn't do our New York thing.
Yeah.
Because we were, like, gung-ho about it.
Yeah.
We were all in about to do it. And then,
I know in my soul, like, I know that we will. I know that we will.
I mean, hey, this is going to stir up some shit on the channel. Everyone's like, why aren't you engaged yet? Like, Kevin needs to pop the question.
Do people say that to you?
Yeah. People I know in real life say that. I'm like, I'm in no rush. He's in no rush. We know that we want to be together.
I think that's, like, the biggest no-no ever is to just, unless you are, like, it's different if I would say that to you, but for someone who doesn't know you, I think that's the biggest no-no ever to, like, say that to someone that you aren't close with and insert yourself into someone's relationship. Like, if you... Just continue. I'm just gonna rant, so just go.
I know, we're really bad at answering these quickly, but I want to ask, are you still a virgin? Wait, why are you cheering with your chaser?
My ice sandwich. Oh.
Yep.
Layne, that was so bad. It was so bad. Ice cube.
Okay. This is a good one. And I'd like to shout out.
I just spit my ice cube in the cup. Don't.
Describe your I'm getting laid tonight outfit.
Oh, I love this. I love this. Can I go first?
Yes, go. That's a good one.
Oh, this just startled me. Okay, so.
Anytime Savanna FaceTimes me to pick out an outfit.
She's like, I know she's getting that. Okay, so I would do my signature platform boots. They're the thick,
the black,
the black. They're black. They got a chunky heel. They got a platform up front.
But they're not this.
They're not that, but they have a big heel. And then I would wear my tight leather pants that make my butt like tight leather pants. And then I would either do a black corset bodysuit. Or no, not a black corset body, just the black corset in general, like push my boobs up, whatever. Or I would do a black lace bodysuit, also push my boobs up. Leather jacket on top. You got to do the leather and leather. Leather. Oh, yeah. It's like, it's game over. Game over.
Yeah.
But underneath that, you got to make sure you're wearing, like, black underwear for that. Because you don't wear a bra with either, so make sure you're wearing black underwear. And then hair would probably... I would probably do straight and then like 2 braids in the front or just like slick back. That's mine.
Damn,
and it works every time.
She got that down.
Yeah.
Being that I'm in an 8-year relationship, I can wear
basketball shorts and a big t-shirt. Wait, Layne, here's a
Savannah, how much of this do you think we're actually going to be able to use?
Like us talking about our parents, that was good.
That was nice, but all of that before that wasn't.
Oh, some of it was. Call me in California too. Okay, just.
Kara says, can't wait for this. Oh my God, can't wait for this. I can bleep it out.
Oh, God.
Have hooked up with truth or drink.
Just says, just respond she didn't drink.
We got a few more and then we have to go.
We have 2 more and then I want to fucking leave. Because I'm hungry. No, because if this was in our ears all night, I would do it. But just, I'm so hungry.
I could literally do this all night.
Oh, 100%.
Normally, that's why me and like my friends, we don't leave here until 2 a.m. But
yeah.
we got to go out.
I'm so hungry.
Okay, this is a good one. This is more like me to you. What was your first impression of my family? When you came to stay. You stayed at my house, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Wait, when was the first time I stayed at your house, though?
It was a long time ago. It was when you left because of the lighter. Oh my God, they were the best. The best ever. Are you kidding? Your dad's just like a bundle of warmth. Yeah, he's the best. Your mom is just like this strong opinion, which I gravitate to personally because I'm just like. You see it. I see it. I'm just like, you say something, I'm like, You're like, that's what I do. That's the strength I need. Yeah, for sure. And obviously, like, I've never met Quentin. What? I've never met Quinn, but Shane, obviously, he's my age. We're the homies, so he's like whatever. The best. For sure. Love them, of course. Love them. I would never ever. Love them. I haven't. But I've also me cutting you off every 5 seconds. No, do it, dude. But it's like I've also stayed at your house so like a couple other times. That's true. And you met like Gma. Wait, I did the night before Nepal, right? And we all ate Italian food, and it was just like, it was wholesome. Yeah. It was like, yeah, it was great. That was great. Before she kind of started getting dementia. So yeah. It was good then. But great. I love them. They're the best. They're so good. I love them so much. I haven't met your whole family, but the first time I did meet them was after we ran around the city getting drinks and eating. We were drunk. We were literally drunk. And I was drunk, and I think your parents were like, who
No, they would never say it. They truly would not say
No,
that.
when Nini and your mom dropped you off at my house for Nepal.
Oh, they were like, warm.
That was great.
They were just warm.
Like, I want to hang out with Nini.
Right.
And I want to hang out. Like, I want to go get brunch with your mom and make it a brunch that lasts until dinner.
With mimosas, yeah.
Until dinner.
Yeah.
Have you ever cheated or helped someone else cheat?
I cheated in school all the time. Are you kidding?
No, like in a relationship.
Oh, no.
No, and if anyone ever asked me to help them cheat.
I thought you meant on like a geometry test. I'm like, fuck yeah, obviously.
No, if anyone ever asked me to help them cheat, I'd be like, sure. And then I would
tell the person.
I would videotape. I would
Expose.
videotape the person doing whatever
100%.
the fuck they were doing, and I would send it to their significant other because I don't. And on that note, we should go. Because if you cheat, I think you're the most fucking repulsive person.
Okay, so
I don't know if I can use any of this podcast, Savannah.
you can.
Are you sure?
100%. Yeah.
I don't think I can use any of this.
Cheers.
Why? I just don't know.
You're just drunk. Shut up. It's funny.
Those questions were just, I should have drank more than I answered. On that note, thank you guys for watching and listening to All Over the Place with
I
Layne
look
Fable.
like Bonnet Bonnie. Oh my god.
I never put my Mulholland House sweatshirt on.
Oh, yeah, fake.
What a fake friend.
Bye.
Oh my God, both cameras died. Wait.
Did it save?
Of course it's
Okay.
saved. I just have to do an outro at least on this camera. Just act professional. Thank you for watching / listening to another episode of All Over the Place with Layne Fable and my favorite guest, Savanna Foor. We will never be doing another Truth or Drink on this podcast.
Ever again.
If you would like to support the podcast, you can do so at anchor.fm / Layne Fable or become...
If you don't, you're fake.
True. Or you can become a member on the YouTube channel, or apparently now we accept Venmo because some of you like to Venmo me and I love you guys. So I'll see you on the next episode.
Bye.
Comment below. Oh, one more emoji if you made it this far. What emoji should I leave? She just whispered to me the eggplant emoji. So I love you guys. I'll see you in the next episode.
My mom.
Oh, I would have smiled if I knew. Oh, she spelled my name wrong. Oh, I love her. Is it good to be with Layne? What'd you say?
OMG, so fun.
You're like so fun. We downed a bottle of vodka. Love you guys. Bye.
Crazy.
Subscribe. Comment, like, subscribe.
She's so fake.
Do you think we can use this?
What are you doing?
Hi.
Oh, maybe you can convince her to move this way.
Tracy, I have been trying for the past 2 hours. I literally told her.
Not
I said,
2 hours, like 3 years.
Okay.
Come on. Wait, hold on. Right.
Savannah?
I'm trying to get your daughter back on the East Coast. But also, we get to visit her on the West Coast. So that's kind of nice, too.
I'd rather have her here.